we can do a little bit.
Hey,
Well, just pick up.
Me,
I'm on the ground.
Alright, let's get this started. I think we've waited long enough.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, Vin, you got all your shit down there, yeah?
We are on docket 0285. Appeal for Zolo Levi? Mr. Zolo, what do you how do you pronounce that?
Levy.
Levy, there we go. Okay, Levy. Alright, the charges that were brought against him, which he served time for, were 1 times principal possession of controlled substance, 1 times possession of government issued firearm, 1 times criminal possession of firearm class 3, principal possession of controlled substance meth, another principal possession of controlled substance cocaine, 1 times criminal possession of a firearm, and 1 times principal reckless endangerment. He's already pled not guilty. Let's get this on the road. I'm going to give each side a chance for their opening statements, and then we go from there. State, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, apologies for my delay. We had another court case and the prison transport got hit on the transport, so it took up a large quantity of my time, unfortunately. Anyway, the state will present a case today to show that Mr. Zolo Levy was identified on the scene of the incident in question itself, that a warrant was processed correctly, correctly in consideration to police procedures as well as court procedures in order to seek out the individual itself for arrest or charges. Obviously, we've heard this case previously. That case was declared a mistrial, so this is essentially a repeat case from the previous, Your Honor.
All right. Defense, it's yours. One thing I will make clear is this is a new trial. I'm not taking anything that happened in the case with Todd into account here.
Yeah.
You are to present new evidence. The evidence you have here, it's a new case. Anything that happened in that case, it's not relevant to what we're doing here at all. But go ahead, defense.
Today's case is based on a Sharpie tag found on a backpack and an outdated NDT profile. That is what was used for identification of a person, of an individual that was injured on scene and was taken off a scene. They did not have any casings, there's no DNA, and there's no photos on scene but of a car. That is not even registered to Mr. Zolo Levy. Officer Miranda Harp has not had a sufficient prior interactions with Zolo Levy to make a definitive identification for these findings. And that is something I'm going to work my hardest to prove today. And once again, it is solely based on a low resolution image and an outdated resolution on MDT. And that is my goal today, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, state what we're gonna do. I'm gonna allow you in whichever order you want. You can bring up your witnesses and you can bring up your evidence for us. On each and every single bit of those, I'm gonna give the defense the opportunity to cross.
Of course.
And then if you need it and you request it, I will allow a recross for you as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. State will do witnesses first, then in that case, Your Honor. State would call Officer Miranda Harp to stand.
All right, come on up.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello. Tom, I need a bailiff.
See, time to shine! Whoop whoop! Sorry, I get excited, my bad.
Sometimes it's better tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you are
Swear the witness.
Please, can you state your name?
Miranda Harp.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and your penalties of perjury?
I do.
Your Honor, she's been sworn in.
Thank you, bailiff. I appreciate that.
Jack, what are you doing this?
Sorry, Your Honor. I should have missed call from another judge. One moment. There you go. I'm taking my SIM card out my phone so that would then we could be undisturbed. Senior Officer Harp, can you go through the events of September 10th?
Sure. There was a gang shootout next to Cabby, which is a
Chat.
little south.
September 10th, chat.
Numerous.
I was in Toronto.
Myself and Gibson were doubled up. We were staged to the west, where
A month.
was, as well as I think it was Bad that was with him. Shooting continued. Individuals. We watched 2 individuals get shot down in front of us after they were shooting back and forth. This was in front
September
of
10th. You can't make this up.
apartment building, I believe. After they were downed, we were given the clear to go in after the shooting had subsided. We moved in. He was I-handled suspect, later ID to Zolo Levy. GSR, first thing cuffed him, GSR search, triage, and then while being triaged, Mr. Levy had no mask on. And when I searched him, he also had a bag with the tag name Zolo on it. During the triage, Mr. Zolo was picked up by an unknown party, which was believed to be an accomplice of theirs in the shooting, and was taken away, and they later escaped. That was pretty much the events of that. Documented his pockets as well. Just to be clear, the pictures in there are of his pockets, not of him, just for any confusion.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, of course. And I also confirmed with Corporal Gibson of Mr. Levy's identity, and a warrant was placed for his arrest.
At the time which you were, sorry, get my words right here. When you rolled into the scene itself and you did performing triage on the individual, was your view obstructed at any time?
See my backpack's name now, chat?
No.
At any time were you obstructed in any way?
How come Hutch has never got a warrant since?
Pick up the downed individual. Were you
Confused.
obstructed from the view of that individual?
Very confusing.
Was that individual your primary responsibility up until the vehicle was removed him from the scene?
Yes.
At any point, did you break away from the individual that was down on scene and deal with other matters at hand?
No.
Describe the scene itself.
She's
Was it
definitely not a
chaotic?
Zonita.
Was it neutral? Was it peaceful?
It was relatively neutral until the person came and picked up Mr. Levy.
At that point, would you say, in your expert opinion as an officer of the law, that the situation became untenable?
Could you
My boy
clarify what that
Suarez.
word means?
As in, you wouldn't be able to stay on scene for much longer afterwards?
Yes, because we had to move other suspect, and there was also 2 or 3 suspects from a rival gang also down, so we had to go assist them, because there wasn't enough officers to deal with everybody.
No further questions, Donna.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Davies. Defense. Cross, go ahead.
Bro, am I the only one that hates these alarm sounds?
Mr. Hart,
Siren
how
sounds?
often have you ever interacted with Zolo before this incident?
Never.
Before any incident? Have you ever like met him at a concert or arrested or been in like around him?
Probably, but I wouldn't remember.
So you
I
could not.
don't remember.
So you wouldn't be able to go off of any interactions to say that you have actually interacted with him previously.
No.
Was there any identification found on the individual, like an ID card or anything like?
No. Just the bag.
I hope you win this,
And his
though.
face.
Fuck these guys, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said you started doing medical.
My
correct?
dogs.
They're on some bullshit, man.
That's correct.
These guys got
What
some bullshit.
medical did you start
heard me,
doing on the
Ossifer?
individual?
Triaging his gunshot wounds.
Okay, so where was triage set for this incident?
Where they were down, there was 2 of them down in the same location, so myself and Gibson triaged both of them in that location there.
So there was never a triage like called out and set at all?
I mean, there might have been, not that I was aware of. I know the other suspects from the rival gang was taken to the park with the steps, and then eventually another Chang member, Sakid, was moved to the park with the rival gang members.
So per an officer's statement, there was a triage that was set at the skate park on the corner of Vespucci. Do you not recall ever
Objection.
hearing that?
Objection would be relevant, Sean. It's not relevant to why we're here today as to where a triage point was stationed or not.
I will
Rebut.
be getting a point, sir.
Yeah, you're only gonna see me on purple when I'm doing like IRL, just chatting shit. Not GTA.
I'm gonna overrule, but make it make sense very quickly. And remember to stick within the scope of the questions asked.
Gotcha. With the previous offer statement, of course, and there was a triage being said, wouldn't that count as it being also an active situation in the current space with the fact that he was picked up off scene?
Objection, Your Honor. No relevance.
If the individual was picked up off scene, I believe that would be relevant because he was not able to actually be apprehended.
Okay, I'm gonna sustain on that one because this is going outside of what was originally asked of Ms. Harp. If you want, you can call her back up and create your own line of questioning. This is simply cross as to what was originally asked from Mr. Davies, as this is currently his witness.
I got you. Sorry about that. Actually, would we be able to move on to the next witness, and I'll just have her for recalling?
Yeah, if you have no questions for at this time, then if you want to recall, we can have her up for recall.
Yeah,
That's
let's
fine.
have her for recall.
All right.
Someone got stabbed.
Ms. Hope, you are up for recall. You are not free to go at this time. You can step down and grab a seat. And then once you're called back up, you can come back up here.
Great, thank you, Your Honor.
All good. Right, Mr. Davies. Next.
State calls Corporal Gareth Gibson to the stand.
This liar. This cop's a liar. This cop lies.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Gareth Gibson.
Perfect. Mr. Gibson, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
I apologize, Mr. Gibson. I need to start again. Please, can you raise your right hand?
Oh.
Sorry about this. Thank you very much. Mr. Gibson, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
Your Honor, I apologize for my mistake, but he has now been sworn in.
Thank you. All right, State, go ahead.
Corporal Gibson, have you ever interacted or dealt with Zolo Levy prior to the 10th of September?
Not directly. However, I have been involved on different scenes or situations that included Zolo Levi in the past.
Those scenes, have they ended up in MRPD?
They have, yes.
Those scenes that have ended up in MRPD, have you then met or interacted or been witness to Mrs. Zolo Levy being positively identified via fingerprint?
Thought we were staying in
So
scope.
I've not personally introduced myself to him or met him. However, I have seen him in the cells. No face mask or coverings over his face.
Okay. Calling back to the scene on the 10th of September, did you at any point have an unobstructed view, an obstructed view of Mr. Levy?
I did not know.
Were you, given your experience in being in situations involving Mr. Levy, able to identify Mr. Levy on the ground?
I could, yes.
Was Mr. Levy wearing a mask or had any obstruction to his face at all while he was on the ground?
He had no mask or face covering, and I had a clear, direct line of sight to see Mr. Levi.
At any point during the time that you were on scene with Senior Officer Harp, was your vision or view obstructed up until the vehicle came in to collect the downed individual, which you had identified at that point as Zolo Levy?
It was not, no.
So at no point did you break contact with the individual on the ground while triage was being conducted?
That is correct.
Talk to me about the scene itself. I mentioned earlier on in regards to my question to Senior Officer Harp that the situation untenable. After Mr. Levy was picked up, was the situation untenable as in the ground could not be retained to leave the area?
Due to the low amount of officers that was on scene, obviously this came from a shootout to begin with, so there was a lot of shots fired from all different angles near what's known to be the cubby, or in the area of Little Seoul. There was very little officers around the scene. When the 95 was picked up, we tried to make way to try and capture him. However, he successfully fled from the scene.
For clarification, can you please confirm what 95 means for the court?
The 95 means Levi.
This would be the subject or suspect at that time.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
As he was picked up from an interference vehicle that came to the scene, picked him up and started to flee from the scene. Tried to make way to try and capture him. However, he managed to escape from our custody. We returned to the scene to see the another suspect that was on the ground. I believe he was picked up. He was in handcuffs as well as Mr. Levi, who also managed to get picked up. We tried to make chase and was not able to make way with that one either.
So to confirm, the individual that you had dealt with as a primary suspect in the situation alongside Senior Officer Hart was recovered in a vehicle, chase was given, and you weren't able to recover the individual themselves from that pursuit.
That's correct.
But up until that point, you had a clear identification of that individual from previous experience as a law enforcement officer in dealing with the individual.
That is correct.
Said he's never dealt with me.
Questions, John.
All right, thank you. Defense.
He just said he's never dealt with me. Now he said he's dealt with me. I'm
Mr.
confused.
Gibson, so you said that you had previous interactions with Zolo. Can you describe those interactions? Like how close proximity were you verbally speaking to him, or how were those interactions going?
As mentioned earlier, so I didn't. I've never interacted or said who I was to Zolo. However, I have been in the cells where Zolo has been at in MRPD, and have managed to get a good look at how he looks like and what he looks like.
So you were never his actual arresting officer, where you verbally spoke to Zolo at all?
So that is correct. I have not. I've not been his arresting officer before, but I have been in situations or scenes where Zolo was present.
And once again, just to kind of confirm as well, so you were not able to actually apprehend the suspect at all?
That is correct. We had him. Sorry, we had him in handcuffs down at the scene where he was shot at. That's when he got picked up before EMS could roll in or do anything. He was given basic treatment. I believe Senior Officer Hart was GSR testing and searching Mr. Levi. At which point, as he's still being treated, he then got picked up.
Gotcha. And then, once again, triage was based where the individuals were downed in that situation.
That is correct. That was for Mr. Levi.
How many officers happen to have been on scene during the situation?
Objection, Your Honor.
Relevant.
Just
What
give
is
me a
your
guess.
objection, Nick?
The objection will be for relevance, Your Honor. We're not here to discuss how many officers are on scene. We're here to discuss the scene in which Mr. Levy was placed in cuffs on location.
Well, I mean, if the suspect got away, I was just wondering about how many officers were on scene. I mean, the suspect got away.
Alright, I'm gonna sustain on that. Move to the next question.
Two seconds, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my MDT real quick. And it's being funky. I'm gonna sustain and call him for rebuttal, or be able to be recall. I'm so sorry. The MDT is totally fucking me up right now. But let's just have him for recall for just.
Alright.
Thank you.
Mr. Gibson, you're up for recall. You can step down.
This shit is so fucking slow.
Please don't
When
leave
they need
before.
you, they'll-
Why even do fingerprints in cells then? They could just assume it's you.
Prosecution.
Your Honor, state enters into evidence the report 13680. It's
Sorry,
previously
can you please hand me the report so I can hand it to a judge? What's that report number again, please?
It's going to be 13680. Sent it into evidence already on the court docket itself.
Yeah, you
Here
can
you go,
put
sir.
it down there in the little thing there.
There you
Thank
go,
you,
sir.
Tom.
No problem.
Alright. Go ahead, Nick.
Sorry, Your Honor. MDT's kicking my ass now as well.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just gonna be one of those days. Essentially, Your Honor, I haven't got the MDT actually to refer back to with this one, but it corroborates the statements and testimony provided by both officers on the scene itself, written after the scene had taken place, and also what they've corroborated today on the stand. That's the essential linking point between the evidence of the report being entered and the two individuals being called by the state.
All right. Thank you.
No worries,
Take
Your Honor.
that into account.
State would rest at this point.
Thank you, Mr. Davies. All right, defense, the floor is yours. You can call up your witnesses.
Can we recall Miranda Hart back, please?
Of course, Miss Hope, come on up.
Hey, what's up, Robbie?
And Miss Hart, please step in. Miss, can you raise your right hand again for me again?
Do I need to? Do I need to redo this? I'm already sworn in.
Kinda.
Tom doesn't get to do much in court. Just allow him to do it.
Yeah, that's why I was pretty.
She stepped away for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Thank you. Miss Hart, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yeah,
I know I need to say I do.
I do.
We're married now, Your Honor. I mean, she's sworn in you now, Your Honor.
I'd
Sorry.
rather suck shit through a straw, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, defense, ask your questions.
So you mentioned in your statement about the backpack having the Sharpie tag of Zolo on it, correct?
Yeah.
Is it like common practice for LSPD to use that in any form of identification, or was there actually identification found on the individual?
Objection, Your Honor.
What's your objection?
It's a badgering statement to make that it's a used by PD to identify individuals, when we've clearly established that identity wasn't confirmed by the backpack.
It's in her statement in the MDT profile that's been put into evidence, or not the MDT, the COIS. Make that report.
All right, I'm gonna overrule you on that one. You can answer the question, Miss Hope.
Do you re-ask it, please?
Is it common practice for LSPD to use the tag, the Sharpie tag on a backpack as evidence? For a... What, I'm so sorry?
It can be.
But is it, like, common practice?
I wouldn't say it's common, no.
At what point in time did you use the MDT to identify Zolo as the downed individual that was unable to be apprehended?
It would be shortly after he was taken away from the scene.
And how many officers were on scene during the situation?
Objection, Your Honor. Again, it's beyond the scope of what we need to be covering here today. The number of officers present doesn't bear weight as to whether the individual was there or not.
It does bear weight when there is no casings or photographs being taken other than one photograph of a car.
I'm gonna overrule again. Answer the question, Ms. Hope.
I don't know. Not many, can't recall.
You can't recall?
Not
Since-
really.
Since the suspect was able to get away, the injured individual, was there any time where any casings or DNA could have been taken, especially of the scene of the individual that was down?
Sorry, that was
Yeah,
a lot of
sure.
words. Could you re-ask that? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm so sorry about that. So since there was a downed individual that escaped, was there at any point in time any casings or DNA that would have been collected because he was able to get away?
I'm not really sure I understand the question, if I'm being honest with you.
Your suspect was able to get away and there was no casings or DNA found, or like collected, to be able to tie to even those weapons being used on scene.
There was no evidence collected in that nature of casings and DNA, no.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please. The MDT profile is not being my friend today. And you used MDT profile to identify him as Zolo Levy. How often do those photos get taken? Is there a way to tell how long it's been?
It depends how long. It depends really.
What's up,
There's no
Tiffany?
set time how long between they can be taken.
So there is a possibility of that being a very outdated photo.
It could be, yeah.
She needs to go on the point on like
Where
there
did
could
the
be a lot of
triage
people that
end
look
up
like.
moving to for the other individuals that were down and apprehended and charged?
This guy's gonna say
Objection, Your
objection.
Honor.
See, I knew it.
What's your objection?
Irrelevance again, same as the last time this question was asked.
Well, if triage was where they were downed at, wouldn't it stayed there, or did they? Well, they got moved to the skate park, according to the witness testimony. Well, I'm so sorry, the report.
All right. I'm gonna sustain for Davies on this one. It's been established at this point that the individuals downed in front of the cubby, the two were not moved. They would, well, at least one of them were taken away. So I'm gonna sustain. The triage after that has nothing to do with this specific case. Let's keep it
Well,
going.
Well, the only reason why, to be honest, I am bringing that up is per statement, is it was called out on radio.
Objection, Your
where
Honor.
it was.
Now we're now going into argumentative and also testifying essentially at this point.
Alright, like I said, it's sustained. Ask your next question.
There was no DNA on scene.
I'll sustain on this one. Thank you.
Alright, Davies?
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Alright, Ms. Hop, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Yo, I got someone in the court that's just gonna stand in the stands.
Alright.
That's gonna look just like me.
Witness.
Alright? So you could use that in your closing scene.
Yep. I don't have any other witnesses to be called, sir.
Any other evidence you want to highlight to the court?
No, I do not, sir.
Alright, that being said, we then move to closing. Would you guys like...
I've arrived! It is
Would
me.
you guys like a brief recess for your closings, or are you ready to go?
I'm okay. I'm happy for the defense. So it's whatever the defense wants to do in this case. Ready to go? I'm ready to go as well, Your Honor, in that
Right,
case.
then, come on up.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
What's up, twin?
Right, in closing, the state today has brought forward two officers that have experience in dealing with situations such as this. We've brought forward one officer that was able to identify the individual on the ground from previous experience of dealing with the individual, maybe not in an up-close manner in the sense of personally to jail themselves, but in the vicinity of a positively identified individual in which they were dealing with on the ground at the time. We've also established, based on the testimony the two officers provided, that the individual was present on scene, was placed in handcuffs, was dealt with as a triage victim, and then was lost subsequently when another member of his organization came in to collect him to take him from the scene itself. The warrant was justified based on a number of factors, although the defense is going to call into question the label on the backpack. But as everyone can clearly see from the warrant that's been pushed out, it was not established based solely on the backpack label. It was based on the positive identification of the individual on the ground at that time that had been detained by officers as a result of a gang shooting.
There was no triage, by the way, chat.
Officers confirmed that the situation was untenable at that point in time, leaving no recourse in the ability to collect evidence from the scene itself.
Prosecutor's good though.
Given
He's
that
doing what
the
he's got to do.
situation had moved fluid from the point of triage when two individuals were recovered and we had opposition gang members still on the scene itself. The state would rest this case that the individual in question, Zolo Levy, was present on scene, was handcuffed on scene, detained on scene, and then was extracted from the scene itself. That's all I have.
Alright, thank
Kill
you.
that. Go kill
Defense, closing. Go ahead.
Your Honor, in the court. They say that there was that the backpack tag, especially being called into question, when per the statement from Officer Harp, Once I concluded, I started with the male with white dreads with a chain gang chain on GSR tested and searched to found numerous illegal firearms, including a bag with the tag Zolo. After review of MDT, which we have also confirmed that could very much be an outdated photo.
Oh, he's trying to fight with what he has. What I'm
they are
saying,
small, they are blurry. There's no way you can possibly identify with an MDT profile, especially when someone not being on scene. What I saw due to the male having no mask on, I can confirm the identity. With a backpack tag and an MDT profile that was not on scene at the time. If you guys look over into the stands, there is an individual who looks exactly like that with the white dreads, and I can bet you he might have a backpack tag with the name Zolo on it. There's a lot of big fans out there. There was no DNA, there was no evidence, there was no casing, so those guns could have not even been used. There was no actual police work done except for one single car photo that was taken on scene.
He's confused.
Your Honor, with this case, neither of these officers have had decent enough interactions with Zolo Levy to where they could honestly, positively identify him when there is literally a twin right here in this very room. I don't think personally that we should allow a MDT profile and hair IDing with a backpack tag as positive identification for an $80K charge. Mr. Levy was charged $80K for this situation.
Don't forget 400 months.
Yeah, that's a long ass time, 400 months. Excuse my language. I do rest my case here, and I do hope you kind of see that there is no way that they could have possibly been able to identify him today. Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Hey, good shit.
Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna go deliberate.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll do.
Don't
10
ask me how I'm
minutes.
clapping.
I'll make sure the bailiff is aware when I'm ready to come back out and give a verdict on this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright.
Court is in recess.
I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? I'm saying this now because it's. Let me say this. I have never Better Call Saul before, and that is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't even know Better Call Saul.
There's a scene in Better Call Saul where you legitimately get someone to sit in the chair next to him, and the real fucking dude is in the stand behind them.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Which one is it?
Yeah, it
exactly.
is.
I was about to drag
Honestly,
like
I applaud you. I genuinely applaud you for it. That's fucking cracking up.
That's what was gonna happen the first one, but everyone was getting smoked.
Yeah, it was a rough time that day, was in fairness. I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah,
I want you to know, I had 15 individuals up for the first one.
That's crazy.
You had 15 individuals?
Yeah, because do you know how fucking annoying it is to be hair ID'd?
Yeah.
Why is Robbie still
hair
clapping?
ID. Come on.
Do you
Robbie, why are you still clapping, man?
I think.
How is he clapping?
I think the device for clapping
I was invited here.
Sorry,
I was
while you're
clapping my hands.
deliberating and talking, please make sure your volume is a little bit down, so not to interfere with the judge.
You know how I was ID'd? You know how I was ID'd for one of my works?
Hey,
hey,
we cooked.
Hey, listen, man. You know what I mean? Big fan, brother. Big fan.
She had to put in that twist right there.
Listen, I feel it.
I see the confused look on your face. You got like, God damn.
We good. Hey, listen, as long as you get out, bro, that's all that matters, bro. We good.
Bro, they said I was on a scene, and backpack IDV. It was like, oh, we seen his face, but we had no pictures. But we went back and to the MDT and said him. I'm like, there could have been 1,000 of me, man.
Hell nah, bro.
So that's why I said, yo, come here because
no, it's good. It's good.
It could have been you. It could have been anybody.
Exactly, bro. Hey, listen, the way I see it, man, look, they already over here dapping you up, saying that shit was phenomenal. So it sounds like they know they lost.
Well, the last judge, he was crazy, so we ended up having a mistrial, and he got kicked off the case.
Oh shit!
This happened 4 weeks ago, man. I got sent to jail for 400 months and 80 bands.
Nah, hell nah. Trying to make an example, but hey, looks like you make an example back.
Well, let's hope this judge got some sense, because there's no physical evidence, no DNA, no nothing on the scene.
Just a backpack.
Just a backpack.
It's crazy because I have the same backpack labeled exactly like that right now, which is insane.
Exactly. So they're gonna be like, oh, my point is, They just saying it's me because they know it's me, if that makes sense, you know? And they shouldn't be thinking like that.
Yeah. Nah, hell nah. They didn't even care that you wasn't even there, like straight as you know.
Well, I've never met these cops before, and I got away.
Aha,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So
Word.
then I got a warrant put out, and I'm like, why is there a warrant put out for me? But I'm winning this case. I'm going civil too.
Absolutely.
Because they didn't triage me. They took my weapons before anything, you know?
Okay, so that means you get some monetary value back, yeah?
I'm gonna get everything back. I'm not playing with these motherfuckers, bro. They just be doing dumb shit. And if I do lose, hey, you know I'm getting it back in blood, man.
100%, 100%. Hey, they try to make an example out of you. Return to sender, bro.
Yeah. Let's see what this judge got to say, though. I appreciate you coming, brother.
No worries, man. I got you.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. It's rights violation.
Yo. Was you here? What's up, Brandon? What up, that plate? Squash.
Yo, Zo.
What you guys doing?
Yeah.
Getting chased, bro, by the cops.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, not really the cops, just Croc.
You guys stacked?
No. I want that. Why would I want that?
Huh?
You guys have 5?
No. This is something that just,
I think Vinny's coming in 5 minutes. I'm not too sure though.
Even though I was.
Oh.
4 of us in the car for now. We don't have a 5th yet, but Vinny said he is coming, so I don't know. He said he's in a meeting right now. It might take him more than 5 minutes.
You better you don't.
All right.
But I would just be ready to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just get Zo to help for now, boys. I don't know.
I'll just wait. I'll just wait.
Because Davies was asking me about it earlier. But not my monkey, not my circus
looks
anymore.
so much like you, it's
I
uncanny.
am-
Bro,
after
honestly.
Today, the SAO is
That's what he's always looked like me. He just normally has his hair black, but I just told him to paint his hair white. Dye his hair white.
I think you do have an inkling.
There's a few people that look like me. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like if you're gonna go off of that.
No, yeah. I get mistaken for Ellie all the time. I think
Yeah.
they mistaken me for
Yeah.
Thanx.
A lot of times.
Yeah, okay.
And at the end of the day,
Yep. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Yeah, I think
there's no
I know
physical evidence.
exactly
Give me 2
what's
seconds.
going on with this
That's why I tried
lobby.
really hard to calm down.
Bro, that guy gave a guy that was doing training, right, for us lot, he gave him 5 fucking tickets in one stop.
So to give you
He just. This is unrelated to what we're gonna bring you up on. But he just tried to get me a jaywalking charge because I got out the car while they were chasing me.
What? I'll be honest with you, that's more funny than
Oh no, he meant it serious. He didn't meant it.
Chad, I don't know, man.
He was dead serious.
Oh my god.
I be like-
I am so sorry that happened to you.
When it comes to these judges, sometimes I'm like,
I know, but I'm just saying. I know
sometimes
I
these judges I got no
know
faith in, bro.
now. Yeah.
I don't think you know. Come here. Let me give you the full context because you only heard it from one side. Come here.
Yeah,
You won't
yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
I'm a little perplexed at that statement. It's a very strange statement to me.
Yeah. I've actually got a unrelated question. So Croc actually gave me 2 tickets for something else. I spoke to a lawyer a little while ago. He wanted a copy of the tickets. Gave him a copy of the tickets.
Right.
And then he said he was going to put it on the docket. I don't know if he has, and he's not got back to me. Is this something I can still appeal if I don't have a copy of the tickets? Because
with traffic tickets, I believe there's a 48-hour leeway for the one exit, so it has to be done within 48 hours.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
I think that's a really short period of time, especially if people can't be around as much as they'd like to be. So I think
I don't know, it's hard to explain. The fact that like a crib waited 4 weeks to get a court case, to do a court, and it's on my day off too. It's like that should be enough. And something absurd like this. But yeah, if they win, cops are just gonna be free reign, bro. Like if they win, imagine cops watching this. They're just gonna be like, "Pfft. Hey, bro, Let him go.
I hear fucking tires.
Let him go, man. I know who that is. Let him go. Let him go. I know who that is, man. We don't even have to worry about it. I got his gun. We'll just put out warrant. We'll get him any days. I'm gonna stay live for a couple hours. Oh, that's Mr. K? Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We'll put a warrant. Because you gotta also look at it too, chat. Like, crims get arrested every day, right? It's not like crims get arrested here and there. Like, cops are arresting crims every day. And then you gotta wait a month. You gotta wait 4 weeks for a court case. And you guys know too that, like, I've been pushing this court case. So imagine if I wasn't pushing it. It would have been a month, it would have been eight weeks out.
Probably can't if it's over 2 days. I'm going to double check that, though. It's something I was told. I was going to say, I'll wait until you guys say otherwise. So one of our justices was given a ticket for parking.
I should start an arc though, where I just fucking
My question was, when you parked in Mark Bay, if you were, then it's not illegal parking.
go around. I don't even know. Honestly, I wouldn't even know how to, like, how do I retaliate to this, chat?
Hey, nothing to worry about. Shit, it's in court, so I'm gonna be a while.
There's a lot of things that need adjusting. In this particular department of justice at the moment, we're getting there, we're working through.
Cause I couldn't go around just taking I couldn't go around taking their weapons and taking their backpacks or some shit, cause then it'd be like loot boxing. Hell, when you rob a cop, it's loot boxing.
Are you bar certified or?
No, I've been needing to get my bar certification.
Okay, well, when you're ready to do it, come and see us. We'll just have a quick chat and we can authorize it pretty quickly.
So I don't know.
Feel overwhelmed by any case,
I'm a vigilante.
have the option of speaking to a bar certified officer. They also have the option if they don't believe they can do it, but
I'm here, dumbass. Just walk over.
then they can hire a prosecutor from any of the lawyers that are available. They're not just defendants. They are lawyers in general.
Yeah.
So you are within your rights to hire, especially for higher profile cases. You can hire one of the lawyers. Well, for example, Tom there could be a prosecutor in one case.
Don't rob them, trash their entire pockets, take a dump.
It's up to the lawyer if he wants to, but that's the option.
Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying with cops, bro. In my mind, it's like, why do we always like baby the cops?
Prosecutions will improve.
You know what I'm saying? Why is it every time we gotta do something like lighthearted?
Yeah, I mean,
But when it's like us, we just get the asshole destroyed out of us.
Oh, I don't know. So I have my own opinion on that. I'm not going to.
Take all these shit, strip him, send him in jail 500 months. Don't care if he's streaming. Sit in jail, bitch. From non-streamers cops too. But God forbid you go do some shit. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this? So there's no point retaliating.
I'm going to maintain that if anybody has a warrant, that we're
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
and if a lawyer requests to the warrant, they need to be full warrant with the judge's reasoning. So even if you have to make a
Trying to think, like, what would my retaliation be? I really don't know. Because this will just be like, yeah, you should wear a mask, but chat. People say, like, I know there's gonna be like the cop viewers being like, well, you should have worn a mask, brother. We just woke up, coming out of my apartment, and Hades is fucking doing a run on the block. We gotta defend it. I'm not thinking let me put my mask on. We got out. I didn't go to triage.
So that's my next. I'm trying to sort it out. I'm trying to make it as fair as possible for every citizen. with law enforcement, anybody who's arrested or charged with anything. I just want it fair.
If you lose, you should put a few backpacks on every cop you killed with names on them. But what would the names be? Like, I think I know what you're saying. Like, there should be like, yeah. That might be cool. It's fine for cops to pop and wipe you though. I seen cop take armor plates, spikes, money, lockpicks, and a bunch of other shit. But God forbid you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Even cops in the fights, they take your plates, cool. But they be taking splints, money, your coke, your meth.
To improve, it might be a little bit slow to start with, but we are making the changes that are necessary, I think. Lovely.
Did that back in the NoPixel, put a cap on prison time. Yeah. PD would complain if anything gets hard for them. Yeah. How did they know you weren't wearing a mask? I know what you're saying, but my point is there's thousands of people in the city that looks like me. We're supposed to be playing like there's thousands of people, right? So chat, my whole point is, if I robbed a bank right now, let's just say I robbed a bank and a cop felt like it was me, I would get brought in for questioning. But because there's no physical evidence it's me, yo, bro, I've seen a person beat a murder trial shooting on camera. Because the witness that he shot basically said he don't know if it's him and they didn't have enough evidence. Even though he had a crazy lawyer though. The lawyer was basically like, yo, yeah, you're seeing this person on camera, but there's so much individuals that could look like him. And he beat it. He beat the murder charge. He shot 3 people. He killed 1 and 2 other people got crippled. And the 2 other people, not crippled, 2 other people got hit. But when they got hit, they basically they were scared of this guy. This was real shit. Because they basically were saying like camera evidence is not enough.
I don't think Spacey's gonna be there. He sent me a statement.
Yeah.
Calling it his deposition. A deposition is basically.
So, but my point is like,
Attorneys actually questioning him.
even me bringing Rudy in right now shows that they could easily say that's Zolo. You get what I'm saying? Well, it's like, well, we looked at MDT and we seen his backpack and then he had white dreads. This guy has white dreads. This could have been Zolo. No, it wasn't in Miami. It was in Toronto. Like, it was the guy who did it too. Like, you know, obviously, like, people in the streets knew. It was definitely him who did it. He had to sit in jail for a year because they didn't give him no bail. But he beat the case. He walked scot-free. And you dead see him on camera and you're like, oh, that's him. No, it's my, it's not Kick, bro. It's my IRL toolkit. So, like, if it lags, chat, IRL toolkit will try to make it catch up. So say like my stream lags a little bit, IRL toolkit will make it catch up. So I'll sound like.
All rise for your honorable judge.
I'll sound like client for like, you know.
Take your seats.
Because it's basically speeding it up.
All right. Sorry that took a bit longer than I originally thought, but I do that because I look through every single detail of a case. I don't just walk out here with assumptions. I've reviewed every statement, every image, every piece of evidence tied to this case. What I see here is not solid investigative work. It's circumstantial at best and reckless at worst. An officer identified a suspect based... I do apologize. An officer identified a suspect based on a tag on a bag and an MDT picture. No DNA, no fingerprints, no ID, no confirmation through standard procedure. The officers themselves admitted they never met Mr. Levi before. The court operates on proof, not on facial similarities and convenient assumptions. There's simply no legal foundation here to tie Mr. Levy, he corrected me earlier, I apologize, to the items or to the crime. The evidence fails to meet the burden required under law, and as such, the charges that were pushed against Mr. Levy will be dropped at this time. Court is adjourned.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
You don't have to go
That's what I'm
home,
talking
but you
about. Good judge, good judge.
Absolutely. Good man.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm clapping from behind. Yeah.
Thanks.
W, chat, W.
Salute.
Zolo, come here real quick.
Alright, Mr. Levy, I need to organize a refund for you.
That's what I'm talking about, Judge. That's what I'm talking about. A man of honor.
You ready?
Look, if they had only taken a single pic. Look, I'm not gonna go into it, man.
Up to me.
Let's see. I need to do the maths for you quick.
We're going civil after this, chat. Chat, we going civil after this.
At Regia, the fine they gave you for this specific one was 50840. That's after the reduction.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that 80,000 was because they had other charges for a different thing that they pushed on you, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna do 50840, and then on this specific one, they gave you 137 months.
So do I get time back? How does that work?
Yeah, I'm doing the math for you now. You get paid back for every single month you spent in jail.
Okay.
She's
Oh, whoa. What's going on, Judge?
Oh?
I'll judge you.
Indeed.
Shit, I could do that too.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Zolo, where did
Yeah.
Far too old to do that.
Alright, I'm just pulling up what the current refund amount is for the months. Just give me a sec.
Oh, I got you. It's 5,000 per month. I got you, bro.
We did it, chat. We did it. We did it. And we ain't done. We ain't done. We are not done. We are going to civil court and suing the shit out of them.
I thought I cooked. I was like, fuck.
Oh, you did very well.
We are suing the shit out of them.
The only feedback I'll give you as an attorney is to start asking more pointed questions.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
Yeah, close off the answers they give you. Don't let them say anything you don't want them to say up on a stand.
I got you.
For instance, you were letting or them go on about specific things. Shorter questions. Have you ever met him before? No. And then you stop them. If they keep going, you stop them right there. You don't let them say anything you don't want them to say up there. When it comes to... Yeah, on both sides, state and defense. When you go into a cross-examination, what you're trying to do in a cross-examination is break down their argument. Not make your argument, but break down their argument as a whole. So if they are saying, yes, we did this and X, and you said, but no, you didn't.
Rom's
simple
law
things like
arc
that,
was crazy.
You'll do wonderfully. I think this was a lot of luck because they had very little physical evidence tying
That's why I went
Mr.
to-
Levi down there.
Yeah, that's why I went in the first place, because like there was like literally nothing. And that's 80K. That's insane. And a hell of a long time.
Yeah.
Love you too.
But he's giving you good pointers. I ain't gonna lie.
You fell on hard times, brother. Here.
So how do I get the money back, Wes? How does it work?
I'm gonna transfer to you now. I'm just
Alright.
doing the maths for you quickly.
Alright. Also, Katie, we're going civil after this, right?
I was gonna talk to you about that.
I'm taking this to the fullest extent as possible.
Yeah, because we also had a she made an offer.
Do we take the offer, chat? Do we take the offer?
All right. I think we'll need to review this amount at some point. Just based on current economy, what it is now, it's $25 per month you had to spend in prison.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But I think it's that low simply because you still have the option to go civil, right? You still have that civil thing you can go do, on which that you can make a lot of money. So for the time, it's going to be 3,375. And then the amount that it's going to be 3,375 plus 50840.
You know what? I have an idea. I don't know if this is possible, but like if someone gets wrongfully accused and they have to spend a lot of time, I feel like that time should be used to get back like in like if they do go to jail, like yeah, I know, but just the time, sometimes the time, if someone spends 400 hours in jail, then they should have that time back, in a sense, if they do commit crime, it comes off of that time, like their time's in a retainer.
I know the word you look at. Time in lieu is the word you're looking for.
I understand.
Yeah, because now cops are going to be like, oh, well, let me double think this before giving this person this time. It's like...
840.
Well, so what I'll say is
871.
It's probably not going to be possible to do. Because you get a payment back for every month you spend in there. That is covered under that rather than in lieu. You do have the option, as they said, to go civil and save a wrongful arrest, etc. You can make a lot of money doing that, and that is the way you get your recompense back. I know it doesn't give you your time back, but it does give you a monetary value for that time and the wrongful arrest.
So, okay, all right.
What is your stat ID, Mr. Levi?
871.
All right, the total amount's going to be $54,215.
All right, sounds good. Because I can sue them directly, right, for doing that. So yeah,
absolutely.
All right, that's even better.
You can sue the police force, or you can sue the officers.
I appreciate that.
If you believe the officer has made a gross mistake, then sue the officer directly.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
If you believe it's based upon the whole police department, then sue the department.
Yeah, I will. So then they have to deal with their chief, right? Because the chief's going to see the lawsuit, and then they're going to misconduct. They have to, yeah. Actually, you know what? That's what we're going to do.
It also opens up the records of the police officers involved. If something happens with a particular police officer over and over again, the department have a record of that and can go, okay, we need to look at this gentleman. He's costing us a lot of money.
Yeah, this is basically the criminal side of things. So refunding you for your time and then your fine. You are now open to approach your lawyer again and take them to civil court and sue them. The guidelines, you know, your lawyer has all the guidelines. It goes up to 250,000 that you can sue up to. It just depends. Be realistic about it, you know?
Yeah. I waited a month for this.
Yeah. We are improving. Your one, when your retrial came up, I think we did this within a couple days. One or 2 days it was scheduled. But the original one, yeah, we were struggling back then, but not anymore.
Okay.
Cases are being scheduled 48 hours. That is our vision. It's 48 hours you are in court.
Perfect. All right, I appreciate you guys. I guess I'll talk to my lawyer and then see what I can do moving forward.
All right, Mr. Levy, you have a wonderful day.
You too. All right.
Good day, Mr. Levy.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
My lawyer, sir.
So Miranda was